Right.
Courier, Vanguard.
Courier Vanguard. Oh, pardon me. Warm. All right. What's going on today? Checking the calendar. I need to go work out after this stream. Gotta keep those gains. Yes. All right. Hang on, just going through my email. Right. So, I keep receiving numerous alerts on my, what is it? On the, doobly-doo. You know the hub thing? I've forgotten its name. The hub thing that handles the CCTV cameras? So think of it like a router with a big hard drive that resets the data every like 30 days or something to comply with UK legal restrictions on CCTV. Yes, the porn hub. We'll go with that. Yeah, it's a very interesting area that I live in. If my security hub is called the porn hub. Regardless, this machine it's hooked up to my phone, so it can send me alerts. You see, it sends me push notifications to alert when there's too much motion beneath one camera. And again, I keep getting numerous alerts. Hang on a minute. I keep getting numerous alerts saying, warning, motion detected down the side alley or something, as in like the side of the house or the garden. And all it is are spiders that decide that, hey, this security camera's lens would be the perfect place to build my web. And so all night they're just going around building their fucking webs. And it doesn't matter if I fucking brush them away, because they just rebuild them the next night. So yeah, my CCTV system thinks I'm under attack by giant spiders every night.
Pirate spotted.
See, I got dome cameras on like one side of the bungalow, so the higher the camera, the more traditional camera I could get, you see. Because the ones that are are dome cameras are tamper resistant. They're within arm's reach, you see, so any intruder could just walk up and turn the camera away or just grab it. But the dome cameras, there's nothing to grab. There's no, they're completely smooth. They're tamper resistant. So you'd have to bash it with a hammer, and even if you tried, they're shock resistant. So you know. Anyway, the point is the spiders don't have any. There's no frame. They can't build any webs in front of those ones. But the other ones, for fuck's sake. Notwiz says, once ants thought that your CCTV was a perfect place to call home. Oh, fuck. Oh, dear. No, frankly, I did a really... I did a really shit job painting my bungalow recently. But I did an excellent job installing those security cameras. I keep looking at... They look very professionally done. Yeah. Especially now that I got some practice with the silicon sealant. Like, you know, a silicon gun? So I was practicing for a bit before I did the cameras, and it looks very well done. It looks very professional. Nerdy says I can get a hydraulic machine. Ah, fuck. Sorry, I missed the... I can't scroll up the chat without it crashing. Right. Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome back... What was that? Welcome back to X4. I'm just going to play this for a bit this morning and then get on with the editing today. I'm currently working on Daisy Bullshittery Part 15. I can report that I've, in finger quotes, finished the video. I've gotten to the end of it at least, and now I'm quality assuring it, and also what I call Phase 2 of the animation. Basically, I'm watching the video, finding errors, fixing errors, and we'll keep repeating that process until, hopefully, the start of July, which is in just under a couple of weeks, and that's hopefully I'll have it done by then. So it's a bit tedious. I'm just sort of going through and making corrections and maybe moving that scene or deleting that scene or adding a new one.
Courier, Vanguard.
Just trying to make it as funny as I can, and reworking what I've already done. Right. Okay. So, as for this vessel, I was playing for about half an hour this morning because I did run through a couple of tutorials just to teach me more.
Courier. Vanguard.
I've loaded this ship full of meat, which turns out was a bit of a mistake because I thought that meat meant, like, food for sale, but apparently it means meat for, like, processing. And I haven't really found many processing food plants in Argon space that can take it, so oops. Well, it's not that expensive, so, I mean, even if I have to chuck it out into space, it's not a great loss, but, yes.
Courier. Vanguard.
Okay, so this is Fisty. She's my pilot, one of several pilots. Fisty, what are we doing? Let's have a look. So we have 294,000 credits, which isn't a huge amount. We've just made a big purchase. We bought a Courier Vanguard, so another transport vessel, the one that's full of meat. Yeah, so 296 units of meat. I've also got some antimatter cells that need selling. Okay, the Dolphin, what are you currently doing? You're currently at a graphene refinery. What did I have you do? So my transport, your current set of orders, you are, I see, destination graphene refinery. You're selling energy cells. Okay. Didn't you like X4 before, Lord of Rawn? No, this is my first week. My first ever week in X4. Anyway, so I did make a little smidge of profit with the Dolphin. I identified a trade opportunity and exploited it. But the big problem that we've got, folks, is that a lot of the data that we're getting in is quite rubbish. We don't have real-time trade data due to not having satellites in position. So what I'm going to do now, let's go to an Argon, well, is there an Argon trading post or something? Sort by object list stations. Argon, looking for an Argon trading post. Argon shipyard, here we go. Maybe the shipyard would do it. Try the wharf. Okay. Let's go. Where is the Argon wharf? There it is. Sort by my properties and order Fisty. Can you please go to the Argon wharf? Dock and wait for further orders.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Let's go over there and see if perhaps they have any satellites for sale. The advanced satellites are more expensive, but we can always compare them and see what's more cost effective. Lots of little satellites giving me real-time information, or a big satellite in the zone. If you have high enough relations, you can buy permanent real-time data for 10 million. Oh, really? Did I end up finishing the squirrel, says Firewolf. I did, actually. I ate the squirrel. For those who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I've been buying Lulu some exotic meats as part of her birthday treat. She has tasted kangaroo, zebra, quail, and squirrel. Weirdly, I've got the next thing defrosting in the kitchen, but I ran out of time before I could cook it, unfortunately. So otherwise, I'd be feeding her with it now. Verdict: she loved the kangaroo. She loved the zebra. She also really loved the quail. To be honest, I loved the quail as well. It was delicious. And she hated the squirrel. She wouldn't eat the squirrel, which is amazing. I, on the other hand, did. It was quite tasty. It was like dark chicken meat. You know, like the underside of a chicken. Claretta, have a look at the... so I've just done the update for the bullshittery, so have a look at the start of the stream if you want the update. Okay. So, we're flying... Where are we going? We're going to Morning Star... No, we're not. We're hopping onto the highway to go to Argon Prime. Right. So, I'm just going to pop open a drink. It is bloody warm in the UK. Really, really warm. Indeed, Urixay. I probably will swap over to
Vanguard.
to my own private player ship, of course, like a fighter, but... Yeah, for now, having my couriers with pilots is generally easier. Alright. Yeah, I hope everyone... Yeah, like the underside of a chicken gouty. You know when you roast a chicken? So like the medallions, are they called? And like the bits near the skin at the bottom of the chicken. I suppose it's back. Thank you, Dilla. Have I ever had homegrown chicken that can run in the yard? No, Nerdy Nard. No. I live in the heart of a city, so, yeah, you're not going to be able to keep chickens.
Entering Morningstar
They would
3.
be absolutely annihilated by the wildlife here. Okay. Yeah, so Jack Boulder, so I really need to do a highlight and just link people to it because I keep re-explaining what X is because it's a little bit niche. Think of it like a space sim. Think of it like EVE Offline, like a big economic aquarium. It's not about flying one ship around. It's about lots of factories with their own buy and sell resources and lots of NPCs, corporations, militaries, aliens, robots, criminal pirate entities, all going back and forth and doing their own thing in spite of you. So everyone's buying and selling, and like a big aquarium, a big sandbox, and you come along and build your own corporation. So you start with one ship, then get 2, then get 5, then get 10, then get a space station, and before you know it, you've got a huge sort of private military. X4 has apparently expanded on that with large factions that can apparently dynamically shift and wax and wane as they sort of attack each other. So so think of it like a big EVE Offline if you'd like to do the whole corporate building thing, but you don't want to deal with several hundred arseholes on the internet. Okay. Dark Master wants to know what meats did I get Lulu today. I'll let you know. Spoilers. It's currently defrosting in the kitchen. Alright.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Okay. Big old gas giant with some big old rings. We're entering the highway. Alright. Thank you, Fisty. So we're now moving really fast through the system. Where are we? We're currently here. So we're going to arrive at Argon Prime in one jump gate. There it is. Right. There's Argon Prime.
Entering system.
Now we're
Argon
leaving the highway.
Prime.
Okay, that must be the shipyard, so she's heading towards the wharf over here. Nope, that was the wharf. How was Windrose shortly? Alas, we didn't play Windrose. We had a conflict of schedules. We tried to get a team together. Was it 8 or 10 people? But it turns out arranging 8 or 10 people in times where they're free, what with work and everything, is rather tricky. So we'll have to give it a go another time. Right. Are you alright, Twitten? Someone said get well soon. I can't scroll up the chat, otherwise the game crashes. Alright. So where are we? Twitten has the bug, has the lurgy. Oh, fuck. Feel better soon, Twitten. Right. We do have some other missions. 1 second. Mission manager. What have I got? So, construction aid at the provinces adrift. They want energy cells, hull parts, and water. Delivered to... Okay. So hang on. So let's look them up. So, energy cells should be simple. I mean, we're trading those now. Okay, 4,000 energy cells. So trade, search energy cells in the filter, zoom out, go to my property, select my dolphin. Where are you currently? You're over here. Okay. So show me all the known locations for energy cells. So being sold, low stock, high price. Yeah, this is the problem. We need more real-time data. Thank you, Honoris. Thank you very much. Thank you to Sharple and Dilla and General Tomat. And Awesome Bulldogs and Lady Revox. Twitten says, you ate the zebra and the squirrel, and yet I came down with the sickness. Yeah. Well, feel better soon. Hope you feel better soon. Okay. Boron Trading Station. Where is that, sorry? No, I'm looking for sold, not bought. Sold. Boron Solar Power Plant 2. Boron Solar Power Plant 2. There. That's number 1. Maybe it's not. Okay, we'll go check it out. Send the dolphin. So give an overriding priority order to send. We don't have data. Okay. Yeah, send the ship. Priority, send the ship that way, please. And then wait for further orders. Alright. There's the wharf. We're coming into dock. Thank you, Fisty. Okay. So the provinces adrift will just pay us a flat rate for the energy that we do accrue. So let's give them some energy. See if we can make a profit for both the sale and for the commission. Guys, is there alien life in the game? It's everywhere, and it's ugly. They smell weird. Fisty? What the fuck? That's the bulkhead. Okay. Fisty? What the fuck? Okay. Where did you buy your license? Okay. There we go. Right, we've arrived. Thank you, Fisty. Go to my property screen, select the Courier Vanguard. Can I ask you, please, to start comms, resume your duties, dock and wait. Can I just take command for a second, Fisty?
Sir.
Thank you. Alright. Checking trade myself, then. Oh, wait, is it trade? No, so these are trade goods. I need to look for upgrades? Ship upgrades. So this is my current vessel, the Courier Vanguard. Okay. So, could I go to... Is it deployables? Weapons, turrets, consumables, crew, paint modifications, repair, setting... software? Is it consumables? Consumables. Okay, so advanced satellite cost me 69,000 credits. I'd say nice, but that's ouch. That's not nice. That's very expensive. Regular satellites will cost me only 5,600. Nav beacons, resource probes. Tracker mines. Okay, well let's buy a sample. So buy a single satellite for 69,000 credits, and then buy 2, maybe say 5 regular satellites. We'll compare them. Also buy a couple of nav beacons to see what they do. Maybe a resource probe as well for the fun. Okay, so add to my shopping list. 108,000 credits is the current asking price. I've got 429,000 credits in the corporation, so I confirm my order. Ware's on the way. Let's also now check what the Dolphin is doing. The Dolphin is currently flying through Morningstar 3 on the superhighway on its way to Great Reef. Please carry on. I'm looking to purchase... Well, hang on, there's some energy cells here. Refined goods complex. It confuses me that they're selling energy cells. But okay. I mean, 17 credits a piece is still quite good. Let me override your order. So, Dolphin Hauler, one of my merchants, control right-click. Would you kindly buy... How many energy cells was it? I think it was 4,000 units, was it not? So, units. 4,000... Say, 5,000 units. Let's buy around 5,000 units. Confirm the trade. Then, could I please add to the queue that you're to go and sell those at where? Where is it? The provinces adrift. Aiding the boron. Anywhere in the provinces adrift? Sector Great Reef. Okay. Just go there then, and then try and find the best available price. So shift right click. Hopefully that's added it to the queue. Let's have a quick look. So go to information about my my trader there. Fly and wait. Priority. Let me cancel that order. Dock. Execute trade. Fly and wait. Lovely. I think I'm getting the hang of the queue system now. It's very cool, sorry. I know it seems a bit basic, but compared to X3, the ability to queue up operations and have them executed one at a time is very cool to see. Okay. That mission is just for the shipyard, is it? Okay.
Xenon spotted.
The shipyard specifically. How could you tell, chap? Let's have a look. How did you tell and I did not? Oh, I see. The station name is at the top. Boron Shipyard. Cool.
Docking permission granted.
Could you not do that in X4? No. Or if you could, it was complicated. Much more complicated and a pain in the arse with the old interface. Okay. Let's get up.
Courier, Vanguard.
She's coming back. Alright.
Please hold. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
Okay, so what I would like to
Scan
do...
results show that you're all clear.
Fisty, could you please take us out somewhere? We're going to do a bit of testing. So where are we? We're currently here at Argon Prime. I mean, Argon Prime's as good a place as any, frankly. There's a hostile. Xenon raiding party. Oh, shit. Okay. Fisty, could you please... So select my property. Select the Courier Vanguard. Could you please fly here and wait for further orders? Okay.
Courier, Vanguard.
I think we're ready. Are we ready? Behavior, dock and wait, executing. Cancel that
The
dock
ship will
and
be
wait.
undocking soon.
There we go. So am I like the captain controlling these people, or am I one of these people? I'm the CEO. I can fly the ship manually if I wish, but I'm starting to get used to ordering queues of instructions and automation. I might just switch back to my fighter craft and be doing all of this from the cockpit rather than standing behind her like a weird manager in the office. But for now, I'm happy to just stand here. Right, here she goes. I remain continually impressed with the pathfinding. It's so much better than X3. Do you need to play the other games to understand what's going on? No. In fact, don't do that. Right. There we go. Lovely. Is that one of our guns? I think it is, isn't it? Sweet. Yeah, we've actually got forward-mounted guns. Alright. Fisty, are you gonna launch us straight through the superstructure of that? Fisty! 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 Okay, we're fine. Okay, don't do this to me. She just span up the drives looking at a superstructure. Okay. Right, so where's the Dolphin? Currently in Morning Star. It's okay. Yeah, it's leaving the... Yeah, so our... sorry, what is it doing? Bought wares. So I just need to inspect it. Destination Great Reef. There we go. Check your freight, please. Yeah, so it's got a bunch of energy cells. Lovely. Carry on. In fact, we could always follow it along. Well... actually, fuck it. Why not follow it along? Where are we? We're not far from it. Especially on the highway. Okay, Fisty, change of instructions. Rather than sit here for our satellite test, let's follow the Dolphin. So, Courier Vanguard, your new orders are to follow, until further notice, the Dolphin. Okay. Go to Courier Vanguard, inspect, look at its behavior, follow ship, executing now. Here we go. So while the Dolphin is selling energy cells for profit as part of this mission, I'm going to do a satellite test. So we know that the existing satellites that are giving me real-time economic data have a range of around 30 kilometers, and they cost about 5,000 credits. However, deploying numerous satellites again and again and again is a minor hassle. So what's more cost-effective, I wonder? We'll see the range of the advanced satellite. The advanced satellite is 69,000 credits, but if it gives us a much greater coverage than multiple small ones, we'll see, we'll see. Let's go test.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Yeah, don't think about it, Ghost. The distances are weird. 30 kilometers? Not 30,000? Alright. Where are we? We're here. We're leaving the highway. following the Dolphin. It's ahead of us, of course, because it's spun up its drive. So it's gone from Hatigva's Choice from Hatigva's Choice to Morning Star, and then it's heading through Heretic's End, which is ostensibly our HQ. But I haven't learnt yet how to use the stations. But yeah. Well, I hope everyone's well. Again, sorry, just reiterating for the people passing straight through the stream. I'm working on Daisy Bullshittery Part 15. Delivery expected very early July. It's end-to-end edited, in finger quotes, but obviously it's quite rough.
System, Morningstar.
So a phase 2 of refinement and quality assurance editing starts, well, yesterday. I was hoping to review that video yesterday, but the Adobe Media Encoder gave me a hell of a headache. I think I fixed it. But yeah, I spent the whole afternoon just trying to fucking troubleshoot. Yeah. Fucking Adobe. It's fine. It's partially a fault of my own making, but yeah. Do I employ anyone to help me? No, I'm the editor. So the context is that back in 2012-13, when I was bored on the train and working a software development job in London, I was editing on a laptop for fun, and unexpectedly that blew up hugely, and I'm still in that zone. So the bullshitteries have always been me editing for fun. I must admit, sorry, I know I whinge about this a lot. It is a strange career as a YouTuber. It is a very strange career to... I can't think of anything similar. Pitch this for a second. You are, like every other person, just, you got a side gig, doesn't matter what it is, side hobby, and then all of a sudden, you go pro. You start doing it for a living. Like, the thing that you do personally, I don't know, maybe you got slightly good at doing something, or maybe you just got noticed. There's this bizarre, like, pressure to, oh yeah, just give it all to someone else, bro. Like, you got put on the map, and now you have subscribers, and now you get all of these people going, oh yeah, just literally change every fundamental element of your process completely differently and give it to a different company. I'm like, it's weird. It's so strange. Like, I get it. I understand what people are saying. Expand, expand, expand. But it's like, yeah, kill the golden goose, bro. Kill it straight away. Undo everything that people subscribe because you did something good. Now try to replicate it with a different company that isn't you. Yeah, but no, but it's not a small business in that regard. Or a rather like a YouTuber in its original form is not a small business. You're more like an artist. You're an artist who has been working solo on a canvas or whatever, and then you got popular. You're not a business. In no traditional sense are you a business. Hang on, we're in Heretic's End. Have we found the dolphin? We're faster than it. Anyway, it's peculiar. It vexes me that, yeah. I suppose what also doesn't help, folks, is that you're surrounded by so many, like, there's so many companies out there, so many, all just like, let us help you with that, bro. Marketing companies, fucking art companies, just fucking management companies, sponsorship, collaboration companies. So many want their piece of what they perceive to be a massive pie. Can you trust them? Okay. Oh yeah, we've got a mission to deploy ships at these nav beacons. Sure, we'll help out shortly. Hi there, Mag. Also, everyone suddenly is an entrepreneur. Fuck. Sorry, moved too quickly. Yeah. Anyway, it's a strange career. It's a very strange career. I think everyone thinks they have the right answer. Okay, we're following the dolphin. We'll do the satellite test momentarily. Thank you, Beagle. Well, you know what I mean. I'm just trying to make sure I deliver what people want. Yeah, Dodge says we're all pandemic experts, 4-star generals, and all secretaries of state. Yeah.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
Okay. So, there we go. We see the dolphin. It's ahead of us. So our transport vessel, we're faster. We're a transport vessel as well, but we're faster than they. It's delivering energy cells to the boron as part of the mission. Now the pickle is... So here's the provinces adrift. As you can see, we know roughly where their stations are, but we don't, and we know roughly what goods they're selling, but we don't have real-time data on their prices. What I'm hoping to do now is to, well, firstly drive over there and check, but also deploy some satellites and see what's more cost-effective. For if I can get remote information on the exact prices, I can hopefully snap up a quick deal faster than my competitors. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's a fear, Armin. There's I'm pretty sure Lindsay Ellis did a video on this once, talking about like manufactured authenticity, and how that yeah, like you. I can't remember the video. I can't really paraphrase it, but yeah, there's this sense of sort of scrappy personhood, I suppose, when it comes to a YouTuber. Like you're not, hey, you're tuning into this channel and you're seeing some like covered in makeup presenters, and you know that they're following from a script, but. Obviously with a YouTuber, it's like, oh, it's just a bloke. You know, his name's Dave, or something. Dave might sometimes spout some shitty opinions, but you know it's just Dave. Alright. The chat, 2 responses. Primaria says, fuck Dave. Presidente says, I like Dave. Yep, Fishguts had to unfollow Dave. Yeah, yes. Dave started spouting hard, far-right rhetoric all of a sudden. Oh dear. Can we replace Dave with AI? That is a question that many companies have been asking repeatedly, Mag. Yes, Dave is quite polarizing, yes. Sorry, Fisty, what the hell are you doing? She's trying to calculate a path. We lost the dolphin because you were too busy faffing around with the jump drive. The travel drive, really. Thank you, Riff Law. Thank you very much there, Riff Law. Okay, so while I've been doing this, while we've been traveling, the Mako... Oh dear, he's done a terrible job. Okay, so what am I doing wrong here? I gave the Mako an order to explore Morningstar 4, and I queued up the orders. It clearly is still following the first order to explore, but it's done an awful job. It's barely explored the sector. What have I done wrong here? New order. Remove all orders. Protect the ship. It's trying to it's trying to revert to its default orders, which is to come and protect me. Hold that thought. Your default orders are now nothing. Hold position. Save. Space View Net says the explore order is very random. There's a mod command that does it better. Oh, really? Yeah. Maybe I should just... Hang on. Is it easy to just say fly, my pretty? Hang on. Mako, just... Stupid, but... Oh, what have I done? Nope. There we go. Fly and wait. Try that. Just literally, just fly for me. There we go. That's what most people do. Okay. Sure thing, redacted. Alright. Fisty, what the fuck are we doing? Just getting confused by the rocks. Fisty, give me this.
Courier, Vanguard.
Let me take over. You're rubbish. Right, give me this. Right. Ninchuku says, if you press the button on the bottom of the left menu, you can see where station plots are that you haven't found in space. Oh, really? I'll have a look. I'll have a look in a second. Right.
Jump gate, Barren Shores.
Okay. Fly through to Barren Shores, then to Great Reef, follow our dolphin, and then we'll begin our test. The dolphin is miles ahead of us. Alright. Oops, sorry, pardon me. Hello! Right, 1 second. Sorry, I've just had a thing arrive. Alright. I have... I thought she was awake. I thought she'd be like, no, it smells a bit. Hang on. It's just a silicon. I think it's silicon. It's just a silicon tube. Hang on. Oh fuck. Got it tangled in my own headset now. How the fuck have I managed this? Hang on. Take off the headset. Oh my god, I'm thick. Hang on, fucking. There we go. I've actually tied a knot. Give me this. Fucking. There we go. Right. Sorry, stupid. My own headset got tangled in it. It's a silicon tube for, you know, my underfloor heating system. I was using a garden hose in order to refill it and empty it when I need to maintain the system. The hose is a bit shit, to be honest, and it's really hard to actually maneuver, so that's squishier. It's just a squishy silicon hose that I can cut to shape and then keep in the attic when it's nice and dry, and then, yeah, just makes it a little bit easier. Right. It's cheap as well, so I just figured may as well grab one. Yes, it's a water snake. Alright. Yes, so the underfloor heating system, it needs to be sometimes, not often, but sometimes refilled with a sort of thing called an inhibitor, which is like it's like a rust inhibitor. It's sort of like a closed system. And sometimes it needs to get refilled a little bit from time to time. And so that's when you need to sometimes replace the inhibitor. So you just hook that up to the system, and then you literally have a cone, like a little plastic cone, and you just pour it in. And then yeah, you seal it, and then you bleed it bleed the air out of it, and then you're done. All right. Okay, are we here?
Entering system, Barren Shores.
Nope, one more jump. Well, hang on, there are energy cells here. Why not do the test here? Fuck it, let's do the test here. Courier Vanguard, put down a guidance beacon for this location. Let's go. Alright. Just make sure I keep track of the dolphin, because when it's dropped off the energy cells, I need to give it a new task. Right, so here we go. Fly to this marker.
Empty space.
So, for those joining the stream, not sure what they're looking at, this is a transport vessel. It's only a small-sized transport vessel, and ahead of me is a medium, like, big freighter thingy. Okay, that's good enough. So, what I'm going to do now, there's me in the cockpit, is I'm going to deploy 2 different types of satellite to see what we're dealing with here. So, here I am currently. Now this...
Awaiting orders.
Oh, thank you. The dolphin's arrived. Your current set of orders. Could you please fly and wait, executing? Okay. Have you finished your trade? Probably not. Where did you land? Sorry, I just need to handle this. Dolphin is at Great Reef. I see, you flew there and waited. Could you please go to the shipyard?
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory.
Please dock and wait at the shipyard. We're being scanned by the police. Where are they?
That all seems to be in order. Thank you for cooperating.
Mako.
Where is he? Yeah, there he is. You're very welcome, officer. Alright. So, here is my ship. These are the stations around me. Boron factories, boron trading stations, a boron defense platform. In fact, maybe we should move here instead. Select the Dolphin Courier. Put down...
Autopilot.
Yeah, move just
Engaged.
slightly over here. Watch out for that asteroid. I want to see what the range is for the advanced satellite. There we go. Thank you, Hollow Official. That's very kind of you, Hollow. Lemons or limes? Oh, lemons, definitely. I often find that I just put limes in the goddamn fridge and they just stay there because I keep forgetting to use them. Lemons, however, I use all the time. For lots of different things in cooking. To offset the salt. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Phil Fun. And Unreal Vinny, thank you. Okay, are we here? Nope, we're just having trouble.
Empty space.
Come on. We're not flying straight for some reason.
Autopilot. Disengaged. Autopilot. Engaged.
Okay. Very good. Right, so let's go to our ship, go to deployables, and deploy a single advanced satellite. Hang on. Please stop.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Right. So from the bottom of the ship, deploy civilian asset advanced satellite. Oh, it's from the top of the ship. My mistake. Looks identical to a regular satellite.
What do you have for me,
Oh, shit.
lower life?
That could be a problem. Plunderer Behemoth.
Behemoth.
If you are lucky, I may allow you to keep some of this.
He's
Eject
pretty
the
hardcore.
guard.
Let's save it. We could have a problem. I can't save. Not possible during a cutscene. Yeah, he's big. We got a problem. He's coming at us. A behemoth? Behemoth E? What type of vessel is that? He's big and he's coming around. He looks like a frigate. Okay, he hugely outclasses us. How far away is he? 35 kilometers in closing. Okay, we've got time to flee. Let's have a look then. The satellite... It's not showing me its data. Okay. He's closing on me. Let's head towards the boron defense
Boron
platform.
defense platform.
We've got time, I think. Spin up the drive and we leave.
Behemoth E.
He's 24 kilometers in closing. Right. pirate destroyer. Yikes. He's really closing on us. Holy shit, he's closing fast. He's 9 kilometers in closing. We're almost within his weapon range. Okay, we've just managed to outpace him. Okay, we're leaving. Close. Let's see if the boron defense platform will give me some protection, maybe. So who are you? It's the Scale Plate Pact. The Scale Plate Pact. Let me just pause it. Scale Plate Pact. Here they are. Pirate faction has no government. Who are you enemies with? Relations. Friends, enemies. Ah, interesting. Are you enemies with the provinces adrift? You are. Okay, I'm hoping then that the boron defense platform in front of me will open fire on it. If it follows me. Which it might not, because it's 57 kilometers away.
Boron defense platform.
Alright. What was it after? The meat? I probably could have dropped it then. I didn't really care about the meat. Alright. So here is the boron defense platform. Let's cut the engine. Still coming for me?
Behemoth E.
Might not. Looks like it's turned away. No, it might simply be ignoring me now. It's trying to find a softer target. Okay, so advanced satellite. I really hope that green line doesn't represent its range. Right. Really? Advanced satellite. Give me more information. Advanced satellite. Oh, radar range 75 kilometers. Okay. Really? That's still kind of rubbish. You've got 3 stations in range. Yeah, but still, that's kind of... That's it? Just 3? It's expensive for 69,000 credits. Yeah. The 5k ones have like a 20k range. As in, sorry, the 5,000 credit ones have a 20k range. That thing only has 75k? At 69,000 credits? Okay. Well, in which case, the obvious answer is deploy as many small satellites as I can. Okay. Oh, really? I bought it from a more expensive place. It can go for around 40k, says Grizz. Alright. Okay. Well, we're getting the real-time data on a boron factory being built. Yeah, so the provinces adrift are doing lots of building. They have quite high demand for hull plates in particular. I saw that before. Okay. Yeah, we should definitely... We can make a lot of money by selling to the provinces adrift. Energy cells, water, and hull plates in particular. Alright. So while we're here... What's that? Ship seizure. 1 million. What's that? Hard difficulty. Board a specific ship. And we don't know how to do that yet. Okay. Inactive jump gates. Alright. You want to buy equipment at equipment docks and not wharfs. Oh yeah? Right, anyway. At the boron shipyard over here. Yeah, we'll deploy as many satellites as I can then. So... Property owned. Where is it? My ships, the Dolphin. Could I please have you initiate a trade? So could you please, at the Dolphin, initiate a trade with the shipyard? Trade with the boron shipyard and sell all of those energy cells I had you acquire. Making a small profit of 23,000 credits, but more importantly, we're chipping away towards the mission that they gave us. 0 delivered by me? Boron shipyard, Great Reef. Boron shipyard? Did I not confirm the trade? Oh, does it take a moment to kick in, maybe? They're probably transferring. Maybe I didn't do it. No. Dunno. Did it bug out? Oh, maybe they're following a different instruction? Hang on, go to the Dolphin. Check its orders. Inactive orders. Failed behaviors. No traits found. What is it doing? What does that red blinking icon mean? It says Sector Great Reef? Yeah, Sector Great Reef. Boron Shipyard, Sector Great Reef. Oh, I delivered it to the station storage, not the building storage. Quoi? I don't know what that means. Okay, maybe give it a minute to update. Building storage is separate to station storage. Okay. Well, it's energy, so it's dead cheap anyway. Okay, so hull parts energy. Hang on, I need my notepad for this. Where's my notes? What do I need? To go shopping. I need to buy a new note. I had a small notepad that was really handy, but I've ended up using all of it. Hang on, what's this? No, I don't know. Save that. I have no paper. What's this? This is a... Nope, I need that. That's information about my pension. That's more information about my pension. What's this? Yeah, that'll do. Some random advertising spam. Okay, so I need energy cells. Energy equals 3,591. Okay, hull parts. Hull parts and water. So 3K. 373. Okay, so let's now go to the trade window here. We're looking for, so it's filter. So please find hull parts. Please find water. And please find energy. Right, so sorting by that, zoom out. Where can we find these things for purchase? Over here, quite a few objects. What's okay, water. There's water for sale. At 53 credits per unit. Quite a lot of it. 32,000 units. 58 credits, sorry, not 53. 58? Is that the cheapest? I'm guessing so. Okay, so go to my property list. Dolphin, please go there and get some, so sold wares, some water. Oh cool, has it filtered by all of them? That's very cool. Alright, so I'm going to queue up the orders. Please go here to Ice Refinery 2 in, where is that? Morningstar 4. I want you to get some water, energy. Ship does not have the desired item. This has the water. Please get, was it 5,000? 3,000. Okay, water seems quite chonky. Alright, start with the water then. Get the water, bring it back over here and sell it. So the Boron Shipyard. Sell it back, please. Right, so what did I do wrong here? Was this not the correct screen? Water. It looks right. Looks right to me. Right click on the shipyard, sell to build storage. Right click on the shipyard. Ship storage. Right click the station, not shaft. Build. Oh, trade with the build storage. So what's build store? I see. Build storage of JSV 082. Interesting. Oh, I'm with you. Okay, so it's a dedicated, separate element of the station? Okay. Strange. Alright, let's do that then. Okay, so let him do that with the water. I'll go off and find some hull parts. So hull parts, for me personally. Courier Vanguard. Hull parts. Again, this is only the data that we have. Hull parts for sale over here, 264. These are cheaper. And there's loads of them. So my Courier Vanguard. Hull parts in my, not Mako. It's my Courier Vanguard. Courier Vanguard hull parts. Why is it trying to order the Mako? I don't know. Oh, because I'm flying the Vanguard. Of course. Okay, I guess I'll fly it personally then. Where is that? Oh, fuck. I just removed the hull parts, didn't I? Ugh. Hull parts. Where are you? Yeah, fuck it. Just tell Fisty. Fisty, can you fly? I should get back in my Mako, shouldn't I? Let her do
Courier
the trading.
Vanguard.
Sir,
Right. Where is the Mako? Well, the Mako's still exploring, isn't it? Okay. Tell Fisty to do it. So have Courier Vanguard. Let's tell her to go to the... So sell... Yeah, over here. There we go. Courier Vanguard, please go and buy 373 hull parts. No, we cannot. Ship storage capacity... Oh, we have to dump all the meat. Fine, dump all the meat. It's barely worth anything anyway. Unless we can sell it there, even at a loss? So hull part... No, not that. Hull parts. Can we sell the meat there at a loss? No. Is there somewhere nearby we can sell the meat as at a loss? The boron trading station, maybe? No. Okay, just chuck it out. Chuck it out. Don't know where she's flying. She's off somewhere. Okay, go to our... Yeah, just chuck it. It's fine. Drop all of it. Yes, no? Dropping. There we go. Drop all of it. We just chucked out the back. Right, then go property owned, Courier Vanguard, hull parts here. Hull parts. Okay, we can't get all of them, but we can get some of them. Confirm. Then come back here to the shipyard, and it's right click, shift, trade with its... Gotcha, okay. Sell the hull parts. Gotcha, there we go. Job's a good one. Okay. Fly and wait, executing, negative. Follow ship, negative. Execute the trade, initiate. She's off. Okay. Okay, so energy, hull parts, and water. Get these trades complete and we can get paid bigly. Alright. So where is my dolphin? It's currently travelling through barren shores on its way to get the water. Alright. But yeah. Hi there, anarchists. So Soviet abandoned his RimWorld colony, it seems? Absolutely. I'm sure I'll play it again in some time. Alright. I did play for more than a week. Or like 2 weeks or something.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
Okay. Yeah, I can't play the same thing again and again for weeks, dude. I've got to do something else. Alright. What's my favourite S-Class ship? I'm too new at this, nerdy. I couldn't tell you.
Awaiting orders.
The Mako awaits orders. She's finished her exploring. Where is she? Snap to the Mako. She explored Morningstar 2. Very good. Maybe I should have the Mako deploy some satellites then. Why not? Mako, can you go buy some satellites from... Travel to Argon Prime, please, and go dock at the wharf. There we go. Go and trade with the Argon Wharf. Oh, you probably have to... it's a gear upgrade, so... Upgrade and repair at the Argon Wharf. When you get there, please purchase some consumables. Please buy, for cheap, a series of satellites. Buy 20 satellites. For 112,000. Pricey, but do it. Okay. I played Burgling Gnomes and that prop hunt do-it-yourself game. Yeah, they're pretty bad, weren't they? Alright. Inactive orders. Nope, she's on it. She's calculating. There we go, now she's flying. Did I move X4 to the SSD? I did. We're all good. How difficult is the learning curve for this game? Pretty difficult, I'd say, but much easier than X3. There's a whole series of tutorials, so... Yeah, there's like 20 tutorial missions. Yeah. Okay, so just... Yeah, I don't have that many assets to keep track of right now, but I will. We need to make money. Fisty's struggling with the bloody asteroids. It's probably going to be easy. Yeah, it's definitely going to be easier if I take over with the Mako, isn't it? Get myself a small fighter, as I was before. So my Mako is entering the highway on its way to Argon Prime. Alright. But yes, so editing away, everything's fine. The dog's fine, she's flopped behind me. This morning we took a walkies up to my mum's place. Because my mum would like me to just water her plants and stuff while she's gone visiting a place. So I'm popping in regularly in order to water her vegetables. And I noticed that she has... So we're competing when it comes to growing cucumbers. And oh my god, she has massive cucumbers. Like humongous, like fucking supermarket quality cucumbers growing on a vine. And I'm like, god damn it. And she left me a note and saying, you can take this, because obviously it's ripe and she's away currently. Which I interpret this to be, you know, nah, 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 nah. Look at, I'm winning, basically. So I cut down the cucumber plant. No, I didn't. But yeah. It's going to be curious because, yeah, so my cucumber plant in the garden has got a bunch of small starting cucumbers. She had hers grown in earlier, so... But my cucumber plant is in a much sunnier area, so it's going to be... I'm curious to see if my ones are going to be healthier. I was doing... I mentioned this before, but I was doing some background reading about cucumbers because I was curious as to why the fuck... Like, surely if you're going to invite creatures to eat your fruit, you'd make it sweet and appealing. Cucumbers are shite. But it turns out the sugar is quite expensive for a plant, botanically speaking. Water is much cheaper, and in certain climates where, say, water is considered valuable for the animals to quench their thirst, cucumbers are, yeah, very attractive. And also, apparently, they were the cucumbers made themselves bitter tasting when they're young and the seeds aren't ready. But we bred that out of them, so the cucumbers taste, well, refreshing now. Once again, humanity have selectively bred the cucumber for our purposes.
Entering system. Heretics End.
Okay, passing through Heretics End. Where's the Mako? The Mako, our fighter, is arriving at the Argon Wharf. And apparently the cucumber used to be eaten by a now extinct, we think, species of mammal. Probably like a mammoth-looking thing. SD Pepper made fried courgette last night. Delicious. Mmm. I've been having, what is it? I've been making some enchiladas, is that correct? With grated courgette. Grated courgette and chicken, I think. Very tasty. Indeed, Gouty. Avocados eaten by probably a giant ground sloth. It's also very probable that we hunted them to extinction. It's arrived at Argon Prime, holding position. Okay. My Mako, do you currently have the satellites? Check your loadout. Satellites, I presume you probably do. Yes, 20 satellites. Okay, so let's see if you can deploy them for me. So would you please fly to this current position? Can I have you deploy at this position, civilian, satellite? Sweet, I can. Just going to manually order you to deploy some satellites for me. Select the Mako. Fly here. Civilian. Deploy a satellite for me. Oh, look at that. Oh, sweet. You can even see the range of it. Very cool. You can even adjust it like that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So many cool little changes in X4. Thank you, Unreal Guardian.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Right. Do you mean A tier wagon? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so I need to look into this station. Maybe we should do that in a minute. Start to understand it. No, a tire. Yes. Okay, well the Dolphin is still on its way towards the ice refinery. Where? Ice refinery. ARG, so Argon Ice Refinery. Probably over here at, yeah, Morningstar. Oh, look! Buck Duke's Lost Property Office. Oh, pirates. Neat. Hi there, Bond37S. You're very kind. She says, hey look, it's the Make Soviet Pronounce My Name in a Different Way button. Thank you very much, Bond37. It's not my fault that you put numbers in the middle of the fucking text. Are you 7? I'm going to say something a little bit dodgy. This morning, I was walking down the street, and I do need to pick my words exceedingly carefully. And I spotted a lady walking towards me, a young lady. And what was immediately concerning is the manner of her dress, because she was dressed like, how to word it? Like, I don't even have the vocabulary to accurately describe the fashion style, but you know, like, schoolgirl outfit, but like, for porn, with like, an insanely small skirt, a shirt that's obviously too small, pigtails, long socks, and like, you know the look where it's like, it's a caricature, it's not real, it's like fancy dress. And it felt real, I was like, ugh, it felt like really uncomfortable. Like, you went out like that? Yeah, like slutty schoolgirl dress up. Yeah, and it was weird, and I suppose it was mainly weird because picture this: I'm in sleepy residential English town. Like it was so weird. Anyway, it was only for like 2 seconds, then they walked off. But it was like, this is me picking my words. Yeah. Just describing what it was. But it was like, you went outside dressed like this? It was strange. It was very strange. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair. Maybe they were on their way. Maybe they were working. It's none of my business. I was too busy at the time picking... so Lulu was struggling, poor girl. So Lulu was walking behind me as best she could, but it was clear that the heat was getting to her and she was quite tired. So I was encouraging her with little bits of chicken or lamb jerky, and then a few moments later I scooped her up and put her in the pram and then pushed her the rest of the way. We picked up a coffee, and then we went over to my mum's house. So yeah, Lulu's trying her best, but her legs are hurting too much. Right. What the fuck? Is that a police thing?
Hello there.
Not seen that before. Station security. Right, we've arrived. Have we got what we need? So, Courier Vanguard.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Good, she's got it. So we've landed at the Argon Hull Parts Factory. There's also a mission here. Destroy some mines for 43,000. Why not? We'll accept the mission.
I knew I could count on you.
Where is it? Can we do that mission? Presumably we can. We'll quickly do it. It's a quick payoff. What's she doing right now? Courier Vanguard. Current set of information. Behavior. Undock. Execute the trade. Presumably, if I take
Courier
over Fisty...
Vanguard.
I'm pretty sure the courier has weapons. I see this thing. That should be enough to destroy some mines. Okay, Fisty, take us off for a second, and then I'll take over and we'll do this mission. It's nearby. Yeah, delicate situation. Very nearby. Alright. I'll take over, Fisty.
Sir.
Thank you. Right, here we go. Pretty sure we have weapons. All I have to do is eliminate a few mines. We'll be fine. Spinning up the drive. I don't know, Blue-Nosed Bear. I didn't look that closely.
Minotaur Vanguard.
Alright. Yes. Do we have weapons? Shoot at the station. Yes!
Mammoth Vanguard. Minotaur Vanguard.
She says it weird. Minotaur, not Minotaur. Okay. Find and eliminate the minefield. And then have Fisty take back over with the trade mission that we're trying to accomplish. Alright. Right. This weekend, once again, it's just a weekend of chores and maintenance in the bungalow. Got lots of things that need to get fixed. I need to pop over to a DIY shop to purchase another tin of paint and do a third coat of paint. Don't drive into the minefield. Do a third coat of paint on a wall that I kind of painted
Unknown
pretty badly.
object. Minotaur Vanguard.
Okay, there it is. A vessel is stuck in its own minefield.
Friend foe mine.
Thank you, Bibble. Thank you very much there, Bibble. Alright.
Minotaur
Okay.
Vanguard. Friend foe mine.
What else do I need to do? I also need to pick up some mulch because I want to put down some... I want to try and retain moisture in the soil in my vegetable plot. Engaging the mines. And if I've got time, I might attempt to go into the driveway and start de-weeding because I've got lots of I was going to say biofouling, but that's not the correct term. Basically just weeds. Got loads of weeds poking through the driveway, which I've got to deal with because you've got to maintain shit. There we go. Go. Mine's nearly eliminated. What am I shooting right now? What sort of weapon do I have here? The argon, whatever it is. Cool. They're done?
Minotaur,
They're
Vanguard.
free. They're off.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. We've been paid. Very good. I'm going to get up and let Fisty take over. She'll resume the mission. Here she comes. So let me go to my property. Let's see the Courier Vanguard. Let's have a look. Information. Show me your loadout. So a small pulse laser, MK1, apparently.
Courier, Vanguard.
All right. Very good. You back on mission, Fisty? Property owned, Courier Vanguard. Information. Go to your queued. Wait for signal. Remove that. Yep. Continue your trading operation. She's off. Lovely. Let's check my other items of property. So what's going on? The Dolphin. Are you coming back from your water delivery? Looks to be so. Check your freight. Yes, you're on your way to Great Reef. Sell water. Alright. So what about the Mako? Have you finished your missions? Mako. Oh look at that, you did. We have 2 operational satellites giving us real-time data on the Argon. Are we? Question mark? Yes. And the Claytronics factory, I think. If I remove the filter... Yes, we do. Okay. Satellites have been deployed. What's this? Mako, can you continue that mission? There's some more satellites over here. They're inexpensive. Although we should probably focus mainly on the... Actually, yeah, sorry. Rather than just go randomly, let's focus on what I really want to do. So, energy cells, hull parts, and... Hang on. So, energy cells, hull parts, and water. These 3 things, potentially, could be quite lucrative. So, sold. Let's send the Mako to give us real-time data on where they're mostly sold. So, over here, what's this? Silent Witness. Are they sold here? Argon... No. So those would be... Maybe? Argon Trading Station. They're listed, but I don't know if... Well, they wouldn't be sold otherwise if they weren't listed. Okay. So, Mako, please go here. And at this position, deploy a single satellite. Thank you. Can we shimmy it slightly? I believe we can. Lovely. Okay, it's currently off. Yep, it's on its way to the highway. Lovely, just as we are. Good. For those joining the stream, I'm currently the CEO of a small corporation standing behind my pilot. Her name is Fisty. She's flying a Courier Vanguard, which is a transport vessel. These big crates full of
Entering
hull
system,
parts, I think.
Morningstar.
We're on our way back to a boron sector of space. They're trying to rebuild their stations, you see, but they don't have resources. So we're trying to give them the resources, and they're offering us a cash commission of around 50 grand if we can deliver water, energy, and hull parts. So shouldn't be too tricky. So we have a Dolphin transport, which is currently bringing a shit ton of water. Where is it right now? It's left the highway and it's nearly there. Okay.
Chemical monstrosity.
Who's that? Alright. What other missions do I have available? High-profile military targets. Eliminate Xenon Ts for the Taladi. Xenon Ms for the Taladi. I've been invited to a promotion as honorary company shareholder. Okay. Oh yes, we need to position ships at this location for gravimetric studies in our potentially our Heretic's End, our home station. Is it an economics game? Yes, it is, Lockian. You can do bounty hunting and piracy and all that. go on missions. But yeah, principally it's a great big economic sandbox where you build up your big corporation. What's she doing? She's flopped. She's licking her paws. Yeah, she's doing her best, folks, but she's in quite a bit of pain. She's got some nice painkillers, though. She's on some something called gabapentin, which is like a nerve painkiller. Yeah. She's also got little foam steps so she can go up and down her sofas. She's got two my sofas. Fuck you, Lulu. I paid for them. 2 sofas with these foam steps to let her get up and down, and also the bed as well, to try and minimize the amount of stress on her paws. No, it's clearly in her name, says Dizzy Kitty. Well, if she wanted to own things, she should have evolved opposable thumbs, but she didn't. You might want to attend the promotion. It should open Taladi military-grade weapons. Oh, really? Okay. Couple of missions here. Takeover. What's that? Antigone Republic. Interesting. Hard difficulty. Board a ship. I don't know how to do that yet.
Entering
Control
system.
multiple
Heretics
stations.
end.
Ignore that for now. Okay. So where's the Mako? There we go. The Mako has deployed another satellite for me. Good. So, in doing so, it's telling me that the Argon trading station is hull parts, energy cells, and water. Hull parts. Buys them, sells them. Oh, I see. So it's more like a... Right, so the trading station does lots of things then. Hull parts. Okay, sorry, X4 veterans, explain this to me. Why would the Argon hull part factory have -- for credits on its main export? What does that mean? Sold out? It means sold out. So what does... Okay, hang on. So, So that's the things that it's buying. So obviously to make the whole parts it needs graphene, food rations, medical supplies, and refined metals. And it's willing to pay a shit ton for refined metals. So how can I tell... cargo. Filled capacity. What does it need to kick off? Is it just the amount that it's trying to buy? Is there a way that I can tell how to get it running again, is my point. Metals. It needs refined metals. Green price equals low stock. Okay. So refined metals. Refined metals. We have a potential... So it's willing to pay top credit for refined metals. Hello, refined metals being sold for astonishingly cheaply. Where are you? Shame that I can't snap to the station. Is there a way to snap to the station? Middle mouse? No. Right click. The Hop Ore Refinery. Hop Ore Refinery.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
There's an arrow leading to it. Yeah, but it's a bit awkward trying to figure it out from here. Hop Refinery. Is that it? No, Hop Ore Refinery. There it is. Okay. Good trade opportunity. Very good trade opportunity. We should queue that up with the Dolphin. So, Dolphin Trader, once you've finished with your water trade, I would like you to, holding down shift, come here, buy 657 units of refined metals. Confirm. Then, I want you to bring that over to that little trade opportunity that we've spotted in Silent Witness, where the Argon Hull Part Factory is willing to pay top fucking price. Big time. And sell them all for a profit of 91,000 credits. That's good. Sure, Nexus, but it's more like I'm trying to get like a sense of the geography, not necessarily the deals. It'd be nice if there were a button to snap to that station so I can see, oh, it's this one here, you know? Yes, you can lock in. In fact, that, I presume, is going to become a major part of the mid-game. Essentially telling your traders to go here and start trading on their own between these sectors with these specified items. You don't need to hold shift, he'll queue it up automatically. Oh, for real? Dolphin information. I love the queue system. There was nothing similar in X3. Okay. So my Dolphin is still off to try and sell the water. He's nearly arriving at, where are we? Yeah, we're just behind him. Yeah, we should endeavour, I think the next purchase, we should endeavour to get another transport. Yes, so far, Lolo Saraptor. I'm an X3 veteran with 1,000 hours in it, and I'm thus far very pleased with many of the additions. The lack of loading screens between jump gates is giving it a sense of presence that X3 did not have. The emphasis on travel drives to speed up is meaning that you're staying in the universe instead of bouncing from loading screen to loading screen where everything is immaterial away from the jump gates. The NPCs actually able to navigate in and out of stations without crashing is very, very cool to see. What else am I praising? The trade interface in general is well worked out and is smooth. Queue system, so your NPCs can have dynamic queues. There's a UI now, instead of just a series of centralized text windows that you can never move. Yeah. And apparently the big one, which I'm only really scratching the surface of, is the dynamic economy, which is real now. So yeah, things wax and wane and stations are built and presumably... Actually, I haven't asked this question yet. Can other factions just flat out take over a sector? Like, if I empowered the pirates, can they just go, fuck you, Argon Prime? I mean, it might be difficult, I assume. Easily? Yes? Oh my god. What would be the most inappropriate faction to support? Queninos? Taladi? The Xenon. No, the Xenon would never help an organic. Same with the Kark. Again, I keep repeating it because it's funny. For some reason, the X developers decided to name their principal enemy of the series, a hive mind insectoid race that attack organics on sight, the American pronunciation for the word cock. It's always funny, in every cutscene. Apparently, I found a forum post which said that in a prior X game, I think it might be X2, one of the NPCs, when they see a capital ship, yells, "The Kark is too big!" Or, "The Kark is too big for me!" They knew what they were doing. Thank you, Jesse the Shark. Where's the dolphin? The dolphin's ahead of us somewhere. It is at Barren Shore, so it should just be one sector ahead. Yeah, we're just behind it. Doctor says, remember Watchful Gaze? Once Boron... shit, damn. I can't scroll up on my... Where's my phone? I've got a major limitation on my chat because I can't minimize it or the game will crash on me. Hang on, opening up on my phone. Go to my channel, go to chat. What was that? Sorry. Dr. Pal says, remember Watchful Gaze. Once Boron finished rebuilding,
Barren Shores.
the will to claim it. So you might want to yoink it for yourself before they do. Oh, really? Don't even know how. This thing here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's, yeah. This doesn't have to be the perfect playthrough. Let's learn the basics of station stuff. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Behind me, we have a flopped rodent creature. She looks like a mole rat from Fallout. Yeah. Again, for those who didn't see it, yesterday evening I cooked up some exotic meat for her that she's never had before. Thus far, she's tasted some kangaroo, some zebra, some quail, and some squirrel. And she liked all of them with the exception of squirrel. Weirdly. I would have thought that she'd love to eat squirrel. But yeah. I've got some more meat defrosting in the kitchen. I'll cook it up later, I'll tell you what it is. Yeah. Mag's linked to hot dog. Is that Ceci? Mag's dog Ceci is like 2/3 chest. It's like a massive barrel chest with legs coming off of it and a head. Alrighty then, the Dolphin has arrived at the Boron shipyard and is initiating the trade. Let's see if I did it properly this time then. So it's landing. Oh, I see. So that's the shipyard. So what's that? Something under construction? Let's go to the mission manager. Construction aid. So we're delivering water. So deliver 2,259 units of water. 0 delivered by me. Let's have a look. Currently undocking. There we go. Delivered 726. Oh wait, hang on. Deliver 1,533 delivered by me. Okay. So we're making easy profit from doing it, I presume. In fact, we can check. Aha, we can check now because X4 is cool like that. Here we go. So I'm going to press Shift I to bring up my corporation's information screen, and then I'm going to go to the transaction log and review the transactions over the last hour. I can tell that the Dolphin,
Entering system.
for 57
Great brief.
credits per unit, bought 1,533 water units for 88,000 credits, and and sold them at a loss. I think mission reward. What was the mission reward? Oh, those were the mines. Did it sell them? Normally there's a different icon, is there not? Transaction log. Did it sell them at a loss? Am I dumb? Hang on. The art of the deal, yes. How can I tell? Does it not give me the unit price for the sale? Ice refinery. Yeah, so that was the purchase. Revenant says, just to be a bit pedantic, why is Kark being spoken as Kark when you hold a pause in names like O'Connor? Yeah. You don't spell names like Deandra as Deandra? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they're doing it either, but they are. Maybe it's automated. Probably. Well, no, hang on. The X games predate that, so surely. I don't know. I don't know why they're doing it. There is a split vessel just sitting in our path. No, wait, is that a construction ship? Oh! Is that what we're docking with? Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's a separate vessel next to the station. Ah, okay. So she's docking We're delivering the engine parts.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Well done. How cool. Okay, so, Province is adrift. We've delivered 148 engine parts. Lovely. So we've definitely met the... Oh, we met both of them. Yeah, okay. So we just need to deliver the energy cells now. Or did that drop? Is that like... Is this amount dropping each delivery? Okay. Thank you, Van Lig. Well, hang on. Where did the dolphin go? It's off to... Yeah, it's off to do that lucrative trade. Very cool. Where are we going? Let's have a look. Courier Vanguard. Your current mission. Current behavior. Hold position. Okay. Let's send you off to get something. Well, get some energy cells or something then. What's the closest energy? Hang on. Some energy cells. What's the cheapest source? They're bought there. We should probably. Do we still have satellites aboard? Yes, we do. We've got 5 of them. Let's do the same thing that the Mako has been doing. There's a boron solar power plant here. Okay. So give an order to Fisty. Fisty, could you please go here and deploy a civilian satellite? We've got 5 of them. Ah, I see. Oh, the interface. Oh, mwah. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So over the icon. Over the graphene refinery and the solar panel plant. Go when ready, Fisty. Oh my god, X3 having to fucking... You got the XY map and I've got to use the numpad to drag the cursor to the X value and then flip the screen and drag the cursor to the Y value. And if you fuck it up, you gotta load it. Oh, so much better. Soup says, acid reflux can cause heart attack-like pain. Ambulances were called. Interestingly, yes, so I actually had some unknown pain in my chest, and I've had it repeatedly for on and off for the last few years. Being sufficiently worried about it, I've been Googling it semi-regularly, because I'm just sitting at my desk doing nothing, and all of a sudden there's a spiking, stabbing pain in my chest. Curious, of course, I started to read about, okay, what is it? Is it the, obviously, you've got acid reflux, which is so where your acid in your stomach is going higher than the protective layer. There's also this other thing where the tissue around your heart can sometimes inflame a little bit, on and off. And yeah, sometimes some stuff catches as well. Did we deploy the satellite? Anyway, just to make sure, I did go to the doctor and talk to him about it, and he sent me for is it an EKG? ECG? I know that one of those is the Ghostbusters thing, but apparently it is a thing. And a nice nurse put a bunch of wires to my chest, and they listened to my heart, found it was perfect, no issues whatsoever. Then they sent me off for an X-ray. X-ray was perfect, no issues whatsoever. So that's calmed me down a lot. The doctors had an X-ray and an EKG, so if there was something immediately, holy fuck, see that come in right now, then they would have told me. I haven't had it in a while. Anyway, just good to be careful. Okay, satellite deployed. Energy cells, low stock, being sold for 21 credits apiece. It's not worth the money. Please, Fisty, could you deploy another satellite over here? Refined goods, antimatter cells, graphene. No. Look for things we're more likely to sell. Well, I mean, we may as well. Quickly deploy a navigation satellite, and then they're inexpensive. Just get it done while we're here. And anything over here? Ocean of Fantasy. Boron trading station. There's definitely some factories in there we could explore. Add to the queue. Fly over here. Messi says, I've had costochondritis before, which is a fancy name for your chest hurts now for X amount of time. Good luck and have fun. Yeah. Okay, the Dolphin's off to go and sell some ore. Hopefully that'll be a more profitable arrangement. What's the Mako doing? The Mako has finished deploying the satellites. Mako, while you're there, could you explore Silent Witness for the presence of any additional factories? Thank you. Grimmeroth has had something similar. You've had this thing where your heart starts racing uncontrollably whenever you smell Mexican food. The doctor said I had tachycardia. Get out. Oh, fuck. Sorry, this is gonna sound very, very filthy and very random. So yesterday I was, I'm a man. Men do what men do, and I was on the internet looking at certain videos, right? And then all of a sudden, in the middle of this adult entertainment that I'm watching, what was really funny, I legit stopped for a minute because I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was watching this couple do their thing, and then all of a sudden the couple stopped. Right, mid-filming, and she stops and she turns around and she smiles at the guy and just goes, "Get out." And he goes, "Okay." And then he leaves, and you can hear him like slamming the door and putting his clothes on, and he leaves. And it sounds silly, but I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like this random, like, it was so out of left field that I was like, you just randomly decided to tell him to get out, and then they kept on filming, you see, like she just went about her business or whatever. And I was searching for the source, going, what happened here? Like there was some background context that I didn't have in this porn, and I couldn't find the source of it, so I have no idea what really happened. But randomly she just dismissed him like he's a servant. Get out, Jeeves. It was strange. It was really odd. But, like, also, it wasn't like, you're not going to do another take? just leave that in there. Just get out. Okay. It was weird. It was strange. Yeah, it was like it was a dog. Get out. Oh, dearie me. Right, hang on a minute. You missed the ship jumping. Too many weird stories. Yeah. It's not as weird as that VR porn story that I told once. That was fascinating. I'll tell it again for those who haven't heard it. One time, again, I had my VR headset on and I was doing what gentlemen sometimes do. And so when you've got the VR headset on, it's different from normal like adult content, because normally it's just a camera and then that's the end of it. But of course it's a camera with multiple lenses, and here's the thing, you have to keep it dead still, because if it moves around like a traditional camera, then obviously it's your point of view for the VR headset, so you get very nauseous very quickly. So because of that, when the entertainers have to do the scene, they have to plan around it. So they have to sort of think about where it's going to stay and then leave it, don't touch it. So I'm watching this particular scene, and the scene is such that it's set in America, and it involves a bunch of American ladies, and everything's American. There's like American lingerie, like with the flag on it, and like there's lots of these ticker tape like banners everywhere. It's some sort of like Independence Day celebration or something like that. I don't even know. Doesn't matter. Point is, it's everywhere. And in the scene, one of the ladies, there's like four of them, one of the ladies turns to the camera and goes, "Teehee, let's go over
Entering
here."
system.
And then, of
Ocean
course,
of
the camera
fantasy.
transitions to a shot. It's now like the garage or the shed or something. They've used it to cover up a scene transition in this adult film.
There is so much profit in this cargo. For me, at least.
Am I in trouble?
Ejected into space.
No, it's
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Oh shit. Courier Vanguard.
Awaiting orders.
You need to escape.
Requesting immediate backup.
That is us, isn't it? That's her. That's Fisty talking to me. Hang on. We should probably... Fisty, yeah, let me take over. Let me take over, Fisty. I got this. Who's challenging us? It's a Minotaur Raider.
Minotaur Raider.
Yeah, they're tough. They're coming at us. Where are we? I see. We moved to a different sector. Let's go to this Poron trading
Boron
station.
trading station.
Hang on. Yeah, we're leaving. There it is. It's closing on us. But shit's firing on
Minotaur
us.
Raider.
We're gonna make it. Our shield's gone to half. Taking evasive action.
The profits will be mine.
Shit. Keep moving. Oh shit. He's dropped us to low speed. That's not good. Spin up the drive.
Hull damaged.
We could be in trouble. Every hit he's... Is he faster than us? Shitting hell. Is that our hull? That is our hull. I can't seem to accelerate. Fuck.
Hull
fuck.
critical.
I know. I think we're dead.
Ejecting.
Oh no! Fuck. Oh look, is that our cargo?
Emergency eject successful.
Oh, he stole our cargo, you piece of shit. Oh my god, how cool is that? What a piece of shit. We lost the ship. It's probably going to be a quick load. What happened to Fisty? Is she dead?
Spacesuit.
No, she's okay. Okay, hang on. How cool. Give that a load. Is that the right one? That is the right one. I see. Any hits will disrupt the travel drive. Yeah, okay, we've got to keep advancing them until we're further away. Ah. That is cool. Yeah, we'll try to boost, we'll try to move away. We'll just try to make sure that he doesn't open fire on us. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, I'll return to the story momentarily. Okay, where are we?
Can I help?
Yep, hang on.
Goodbye.
Courier Vanguard.
Spin up, let's go. Where is he? He's closing on us.
Minotaur Raider.
Yeah, he's still 23 kilometers away, but accelerating towards us. Right, stay speeding up, let's move around. Anyway, so the point that I'm trying to make with this particular piece of adult entertainment is that the camera is in a fixed place, and so the camera is now set up in a new scene, and now it's in a shed. But here's the problem. When they deployed the camera and started filming, they did it in such a way that it was in a door frame. It was in a door frame. Shit, he's really close on us.
Eat space.
Should be right? So it's in a door frame, and behind the camera is the outside. Oh look, they've been engaged. And in front of the camera is indoors. So what this means is that there is a bright light coming from behind the camera. Then, inside that shed or garage or whatever it is, there's a whole bunch of random appliances in this American shed, and one of them is either a toaster or a microwave. I'm not sure what it is. Regardless, it's a reflective surface. So in the silhouette of the door behind the camera, you can see anyone who stands there. And so as this piece of adult entertainment started to continue, and the girl is like, tee-hee, let's go to the shed, you look in the reflection in the bottom left side of the screen, and you can see like 3 or 4 guys watching her from the doorway. And like instantly, the illusion was shattered, because it's not a tee-hee, let's go to the shed. It's this poor young lady is being stared at by like 4 random dudes, or like 3 or 4 random dudes. No, they're just they're the crew. It's the crew. The crew's filming. Obviously, the crew's got their job to do. And I think I don't think I think one of them might actually be one of the ladies. It's either a different lady or just a crew member with really long hair. And so the porn was suddenly of zero interest to me. All of my attention was focused on watching the crew. Like the sound guy or whatever. Oh fuck. But it was this weird sort of like, oops, don't have a reflective surface in the VR, scene. What is this? Sorry. This building's being 3D printed. Oh, yeah. Boron Factory. I came here to try and get away, get some security. Okay. Anyway, so it was just a weird, funny moment where I noticed that I can see the crew on the reflection of this appliance. I've even got a screenshot, which I sanitized, but I think I put it up to Imager, and Imager has blocked the UK now, which is most inconvenient. Hang on. Fly here. Well, hang on. Yeah, I'm flying personally now. Alright.
Autopilot engaged.
Tilo Bart says you're one hell of a specimen. Oh dear. Right. Immigrant is blocked. They didn't want to deal. I think they didn't want to deal with the policy to do with the Online Safety Act. I think. Right. What's that dolphin? Okay. Is the dolphin? Has it made the purchase? Not yet. So it's on its way. It's entering the highway. Yeah, so it's got some distance to go. It's making a large purchase of refined metals. Okay. We are currently looking for solar power plants. Let me initiate a scan. Hang on. Give me a scan. Nope. What's going on?
Autopilot disengaged.
Scan. There we go. Sending out a pulse. What can you see in this sector? Not much of note. Okay. Of the appeal? J3? Of X4, are you asking? Well, some people would like to build their own private corporation full of space automation and factories and fleets under your command. It's cool. It's got a sense of scale that other space sims don't have. Yeah. Right. I couldn't see any additional stations in... Yeah, I'm looking for places to deploy satellites, but I think this place is mostly under construction. Seems to be. Oh, look at that. Filled capacity, food rations, Nostrop oil. Yeah. Okay. Let's take the courier back to... So that's the advanced satellite that I deployed earlier. Can I please open the trade window? Energy cells, it's already open. So yeah, lots of places are buying... Well, obviously energy is always a very lucrative thing if you can find abundant energy. If... can I sort by available stations, please? Silicon wheat farm... Spice farm, wheat farm... No, we're looking for solar. Hatigva's choice. Graphene, medical, or refined goods. Seems to be a bit of a lack of solar power stations. Alright. Let's look for engine parts then, to try and complete that mission. Engine parts, sort by the filter please. What's the nearest location for engine parts? Sold. There we go, I see some over there. 182 credits per unit. Any more? Engine parts, 182 credits per unit. That's probably the cheapest. 176 credits per unit, but it's a million miles away. We'll go here. Hatigva's choice. Engine parts. Fisty, can you take over? Let me get up. She's coming back, I presume. There she is.
Courier Vanguard.
Courier Vanguard. Let's have you. Please go and pick up some engine parts, as many as we can. So engine parts, please make the trade. The Courier Vanguard, 118, confirm. And then bring them over to the shipyard, the Boron shipyard, here. Trade with the build storage. Very good. And sell... Oh wait, is it hull parts? I might have fucked up. Did I fuck up? Yep, oops, sorry, I'm stupid. It's hull parts. Hull parts, not engine parts. Hull parts are here. No, they're being bought. Sold here for 240.
Awaiting orders.
The Mako's finished her orders. Hull parts, they're out of stock. Where's the cheapest? Up there. Abundance. Over there, where? In Second Contact 2, Flashpoint, wherever that is. Advanced. Ant? Who's Ant? Ant? Taladi? Paranid? Argon? Who the hell are Ant? Antigone? Okay. Trade with Antigone. I'm probably going to cancel the prior trade. 1 second. Go to the Courier Vanguard. Inspect her. Go to her behavior. Please cancel that trade. Instead, new order. Trade with the hull parts. Confirm. We'll read about them in a minute, and then bring them to the Boron shipyard. Trade with. Sell the hull parts. Confirm. There we go. Who are you? Who are they? They're just south of Argon Prime. Antigone. The Antigone Republic. The Antigone Republic is made up of representatives of several sectors that were cut off from the Argon Federation during the Gate shutdown. The fledgling republic was named after the system in which it resides, the system itself paying tribute to the Argon station whose loss is recorded in history
Entering
as one of the
system.
greatest
Rate
horrors
reef.
of the Xenon War. While the Antigone Republic is a distinct entity detached from the Argon Federation and are wary of returning back to the Federation, they maintain close ties and cooperate on many levels. Soundwell, for example, is a planet of the Antigone Memorial System, which hosts the Argon Federation's biggest data archive. The Antigone Republic and Argon Federation frequently conduct joint military operations to beat back the Xenon invasions, and they trade freely and often. Their leader, current HQ location unknown sector. Okay. Chris Marvell. Do they like us? Fairly neutral. Interesting. So it wasn't merely the Borons that broke off into, well, are having trouble with reintegration. Okay. Vetic says there are two major factions for each race. The Argon and the Antigone. Hop and Par, Tel and Min. Who are they? So the Argon and the Antigone, Hop and Par. Hop, the Holy Order of the Phoenix. Par. The God Realm of the Paranid. Oh no. Trinity Sanctum Holy Vision. I smell a holy war. The Taladi and the Min. The Ministry of Finance. Brunt, Ministry of Finance. And Tel, the Taladi Company. Oh no. Hang on. The Ministry of Finance is responsible for protecting Taladi business interests. The Taladi race, pretend I'm saying Ferengi. The Taladi race is quite cautious by nature. To turn a Taladi pilot into an efficient Ministry of Finance fighter, their natural instincts to avoid conflict have to be overcome with an arduous and sometimes brutal training regime. While their main purpose used to be to support the Taladi company's expansionist efforts and keep internal corruption at bay, their attention has more recently shifted towards protecting the Taladi from external threats. I've missed it. Hang on. The resurgence of Xenon activity at the borders of Taladi space keeps a large part of the forces occupied. Those who are not busy fighting off the Xenon patrol Taladi territory for pirate activity. Scale plate pirates may be tolerated as a minor nuisance by most Taladi company, and may even be tentatively looked towards as business partners, but the more unscrupulous elements within the company. But the Ministry of Finance
Entering
has no
system.
tolerance at
Barren
all for their
shores.
lawlessness. Okay. So like a militaristic type wing of the Teladi? And the Teladi Company. The Teladi Company took to space travel relatively recently, at least compared to other factions. Everything they do is driven by their overriding imperative to turn a profit. They expand their reach in the hopes of coming across potential new trading partners and novel, exciting technologies that they can sell. As the name implies, their organization is structured like a company, with a CEO in a leadership position surrounded by a board of directors. The company's internal divisions are governed by chairmen who are given a lot of room to maneuver, as long as their policies increase the bottom line. As a result of this outlook, it is not uncommon for chairmen to be in league with pirates and smugglers. Interesting. Okay. And the Holy Order of the Pontifex and who are they? The God Realm of the Paranid. I'm probably not going to read all of it. Hang on. I'll read it later. Okay, so every faction has
Courier,
breakaways.
Vanguard.
Most of them. Thank you, Mulrich. Mulrich says, Xenon activity, it's a noble gas. It shouldn't be active. Yes. I hope everyone's having a fun day. I'm currently melting. Yeah, it's warm, isn't it? Yes, for those not familiar, the Xenon are terraformers. It's the name of terraforming robots that have gone a little bit rogue. Think Geth. They're nasty. But not as bad as the Kark. Alright. Where am I? My Vanguard is on its way. I'm at Barren Shores. Takes a while to get from the provinces adrift, doesn't it? Where's my dolphin? Aha! Has it finished the trade? What's it doing? It looks like it has. Did you make me profit? How much profit did you make me? Did you make me profit? It's on its way to a solar pack. Yeah, it's off to resume its default orders. Hang on. Shift I. Let's go to the company transaction log. Okay. Good. Solar power plants. So you've sold Dolphin. Is that it there? How can one tell? Incoming funds from a trade offer. So if I search Dolphin, sort by 6 hours, water, energy cells.
Entering
Right click
system.
on a ship in the
Watchful
transaction log.
gaze.
No. Transaction log. Ooh, look at this. Transaction log. Aha! This is the screen that I saw before. So it loaded refined metals 8 minutes ago for 89 credits per unit, and then it unloaded refined metals for 227 credits per unit. Lovely. So it bought at, in total, 58,000 credits and sold at 149,000 credits. A tidy profit. Lovely. That's good to know. That could make for an excellent trade run. Okay. It's going back to do some energy trading. I did. Sorry, I did a little Ferengi clap there. Sorry. Space profits. Space profits. Okay. So instead, I'm actually going to override your default order for a second, Dolphin. Perhaps energy trading is a piss-poor, basic, Please hold position as your default order. I'm cancelling those trade orders you've just queued. Please simply hold your position and wait for further orders. Right. Instead, let's go and get some water. Some water. Hang on. Bring it over to the provinces adrift. It's sold here for dead cheap, wherever that is. Sold where's 32 Dolphin. Energy cells, water. Sorry, it's marked as illegal. Illegal to the Vigal Syndicate. What? Water is illegal. Confirm. Bring it to the shipyard, the Boron shipyard. Alright. What are we doing? We're getting the hull parts, aren't we? All right. Yeah, she's struggling with the asteroids. Yeah, sorry, what the fuck's that about? Why would it be illegal to the Vigor Syndicate? What's this, sorry? Syndicate Enforcer, a capo. What's this? Relations in... Hang on. Unknown sector is their HQ. Only Vigo can sell water. Oh yeah, these were the ice miners, weren't they? Hmm. Okay. Right, tell you what I'm going to do, actually. Before we looking... Oh, hang on. Oh, fuck, I'm out of time. I'm out of time this morning. I was going to go to the RHQ here and see what the fuck they needed to build the storage thing. Where are we? We're here. Okay, just do it quickly. Hang on. I'm just going to override our pilot here. Well, there's no time. No, there's no. Sorry, I need to be good, folks. There's no time. I've got to go on with work. Yeah, one more turn, one more trade run. Okay, well, we've made a tidy profit, but I definitely need more ships. I need to get more trade
Clear.
ships.
Vanguard.
Do more trades. Yeah. Build up. Up and up and up. At least, yeah, we're getting data now. We're getting lots of data. So with the satellites deployed here, yeah, we're seeing active prices. Where's the Mako? I sent the Mako somewhere. Where is she? She's over here. What's she doing there? Oh, she did a scout, didn't she? Yeah, deploy some additional satellites in this. Where is that? Silent Witness. Okay. Right. Yo, yeah, you're right. I need to go work out. Yeah. Sorry, first exercise. Where are my shorts? I've moved my shorts. Go get my shorts on, go do exercise, and then come back, get on with editing. That's the plan. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm going to go and get on with Daisy Bullshittery Part 15. So much work to do. So much work to do. Right. Give it a save. I'm sure I'll be around this evening. Okay. Exercise in this heat? Yeah. Yeah, good point. Hang on. I'll find some shade. But yeah, I do need to go do some exercises because I'm putting on so much fucking weight. Okay. So, let's have a look. Let me leave you with... Oh, cool. So ZF SWAT Night is streaming. He doesn't stream that often, so I'm sure he would very much appreciate any support you want to give him. Do say hi. Yeah, so this is ZF... Ooh, fuck. Hang on. Refresh the browser. This is SWAT Night. Yeah, I'll leave you with him. He's playing... What's he doing? He's got a floating anime child in front of him. That's concerning, I think. Right, I'll leave you with SWAT. Thank you all. See you soon. See you this evening. Take care. Bye.
Like, okay, we had a world-ending threat. Now we need a world-ending threat times 2, and then afterwards we need a solar system like threat basically, and then it's just you have the power scaling issue. It stacks. You never want to go down. What's with the floating child?